Hello, and welcome back. Here's something you've probably noticed, maybe in someone else, maybe in yourself. Some people smile easily. They laugh at the right moments, they show up, they seem completely fine, and underneath all of that, they are missing someone every single night, without ever saying so. Today we're going to sit with that quietly. The idea that the person who cries isn't always the one who's hurting the most. Think about the version of someone that only exists at 11 at night, alone, with the light off. That's usually a different person than the one you saw at lunch. Some grief only comes out in the dark, in small doses, in a pillow, in the quiet minute before sleep actually arrives, and by morning it's tucked away again, folded small enough to fit under a normal day. Look at a field after a hard wind. From a distance, it looks fine gold, even, standing. Get closer and you can see how much of it is bent, leaning hard, holding on by the root. It still stands there anyway. People do the same thing at work, at dinner, in a group chat. They hold the shape of okay because okay is easier for everyone else to be around. Not everyone hurts loudly. Some people go quiet instead, they answer texts a little slower. They stop mentioning a name they used to say all the time. They start choosing the seat with its back to the wall. It isn't a performance. It's just what it looks like from the outside when someone is carrying something and has decided, for now, not to put it down in front of you. Some people manage it by staying busy. Look at the water from a distance and it's just colored pink at dusk, calm enough to photograph. Get in it and you feel how much is actually moving underneath, pulling in more than one direction at once. That's closer to what a full calendar can be for some people, not ambition, just motion, because stillness is where the missing gets loud. Then there's the version who takes care of everyone else instead. They notice when your voice changes before you do. They remember how you take your coffee, they check in on the hard anniversary, they show up with the right thing at the right moment, and somehow, almost nobody thinks to ask whether they need any of that back. Bright flowers get looked at. They rarely get watered first. So here's the actual point, tears are not a measuring cup. Someone who cries easily in a sad film isn't necessarily hurting more than the friend who watches dry-eyed and goes home to sit with it alone for 3 hours. Crying is one way pain moves through a body. It is not the only way, and it definitely isn't proof that it's the deepest one. Grief that doesn't show up as tears often shows up as silence instead, a longer pause before answering, a habit of going for a walk right when the house gets too quiet. If you know someone like that, you might mistake their calm for having moved on. Sometimes it's the opposite. Sometimes calm is the only shape they've found that lets them keep going. Holding it together has a cost, even when nobody sees the bill. It's tiring in a specific way, not the tired of a hard day, but the tired of performing steadiness for other people's comfort. And the strange part is, the better someone gets at it, the less anyone checks on them, because they've become the one everyone assumes is fine by default. Nobody sends flowers for effort nobody can see. You've probably met this person without knowing it. The one at the party laughing loudest at midnight, first to leave, quiet in the car afterward. The one who texts back "I'm good, just busy" for months in a row. Not lying, exactly, more like offering the version of the truth that doesn't require anyone to sit down and actually deal with it. You believe it because it's easier than asking twice. If you want to actually notice, watch for the small edits people make to their own story. The joke that lands a beat too fast after a hard question. The subject that changes itself. The person who is suddenly, oddly, an expert on staying positive. None of that is proof of anything on its own, but together, it's usually worth one more question than you were planning to ask. What actually helps isn't a grand gesture. It's asking the second question, the one after I'm fine, not instead of it. It's saying, gently, I don't quite believe that, and I'm not going anywhere. It's checking on the strong friend the same way you'd check on the one who's obviously struggling, because strength is often just a louder way of asking to be left alone. And if it's you, if you're the one who's good at this, who has the calm voice and the steady shoulder for everyone else's bad week, here's your permission slip. You don't earn rest by never needing any. You're allowed to be the one who's missing someone tonight too, and you're allowed to say so, even quietly, even just to yourself, even just this once. So the next time someone smiles fast and changes the subject, remember, that might be the whole story, or it might be the cover of a much longer one. You don't have to solve it. You just have to notice it's possible. Thank you for spending this bit of your evening here with me. Take care of yourself, and take care of the quiet ones too. Good night.